Hi, friends, and welcome to the Human Thrive podcast. So, I'm your host, Amanda, coaching consultant and founder of the Neurodivergent Thrive Coaching, also known as the Human Thrive Coach. And if you've ever found, so I'm just going to dive straight in. If you've ever found yourself lying awake at night thinking there has to be more than this, you're getting up every day, you're going to work, and you're like, oh, same, feels the same. And you're like, there has to be more to life than this. So, today we're going to talk about how to create the life you truly want. So, not the life others expect from you, not the life that looks good on paper, but the life that makes you wake up in the morning feeling inspired, alive, and deeply fulfilled. So, this is the stuff I'm passionate about, and I'll be sharing some practical steps you can take to start this today. So, grab yourself a notebook, a cup of tea, and let's dive in. So, the truth about creating the life you want. Here's the thing. Creating your life you want is not about good luck. It's not about waiting for the perfect timing. It's not about feeling sorry for yourself and waiting for things to happen. Or hoping that the universe will just drop it in your lap. No, it's about your mindset and the action you take. So, your life today is the result of your past thoughts, decisions, actions. So if you want a different life, you have to start thinking and acting differently. Okay, so the first step is own the truth that you are the creator of your life. You are where you are now because of the decisions and actions and thoughts that you have created, that you've had. So that can feel a bit scary and also deeply empowering. But the good thing is, because you've created this version of your life, if you decide to, you can create a new one by altering your thoughts, your decisions, and what actions you're going to take. So, step one is, what is your vision? What do you want in your life? If you don't know what you want, then you're not going to be able to get it. So the first step is getting clear on your vision. You might know that you're not feeling fulfilled now. You might know that you're thinking, oh, there must be more to life than this. But what do you actually want in your life? And most people, if you ask them this, they'll quickly say, oh, more money, to be able to retire, but actually to sit and think and make out a vision of what you actually want in your life. So to get clarity on this, we're going to ask ourselves, if nothing was holding you back, so no money worries, no fear, no judgment, what would your life look like now? Now, the thing is, it's money worries, fear, judgment that stop us taking the actions, that stop us making the decisions that get the life we want. And these are the things that hold us back. So, once you get clear on this, you will feel some resistance coming up, and it's because your brain will be going, oh, but you can't do that because of that, or you can't do that because you're not good at that, or you can't do that because what's everyone going to think of you? But if you allow yourself to just vision what you actually want, if all them things were removed, and see what comes up for you. So ask yourself, like, where would I live? Who would I spend my time with? How would I feel when I wake up in the morning? And what would my day look like? What would I be doing? And take time, if you're good at visualizing, and really take time to feel that and see it in your mind. This can be called like future self-casting. So you're going to cast yourself into this future role that is the version of you who already has the life that you want. And so you're picturing. Not everyone's good at picturing and visualizing. If you're good at visualizing, that's really, really powerful. Sometimes you could just write. Writing is a way to get it out if you find it hard to see it in your mind. And imagine yourself and your life the way you would love it to be, the way you would love it to be. And step into this future self of yours. And then you're kind of reverse engineering back of like, right, so what did that person, that future person, what did they do? What decisions did they make? What action did they take? And what thoughts did they have to get to there? And then basically, we're going to reverse engineer, come back to the self we are now, and take them actions, have them thoughts, make them decisions that got that person that you are now to the person that you want to be. So what's their identity? Are they the kind of person who doesn't make excuses for things? They don't blame others. They make decisions. They take action. What kind of person are they? And you become that person. So you don't have to go, oh, but sure, I'm not good at that. I'm not good at that. You can go, well, I can learn this. I can get better at this. I can practice that. Oh, I'm scared to make that choice because, oh, what's people going to think of me? Go, who cares what anyone thinks of me? That's none of my business. And take the action, take the decisions, and become that person that you want to be. Because the truth is, your future self is counting on the actions that you take today. So every action you take today is creating your future self. Even if you choose not to exercise today and you choose to eat junk food, your future self tomorrow's not going to be feeling as good as they could be. Whereas if you had got some exercise, you're going to feel better physically, mentally. If you eat healthy, you're going to feel refreshed. You're going to feel better. It's creating your future self. So every decision that you make now, every thought and every action that you don't take is creating your future person, your future self. So your future self is counting on you taking actions today that is going to become the best version of you that you want to be. So, yeah, it's easy to say this, but the actual hard work in doing it is not easy. So, and it takes a lot of self-honesty, self-awareness, and really going, right, okay, am I holding myself back? And how can I become the person that does this and takes the decision and takes the action and isn't letting fear hold them back? So once you have this vision, once you've got this vision of the person you want to be, your future self, our next barrier, which is a major barrier, is your own belief system. So we all carry these old programmings, these stories that we tell ourselves, and it's like if we were a computer, all this software is downloaded onto us, and unfortunately we can't just plug ourselves in or turn ourselves off and on again and get a wee reboot and kind of take away all that old programming. So we carry these old stories of, I'm not good enough, I'm too shy to do that, I'm too nervous to do that, oh, I can't do that, or I possibly couldn't do that, oh no, people don't like me, sure, I wouldn't be able to be any good at that, I don't have what it takes, people like me don't succeed. But here's what I want you to hear. These are not facts. These are just thoughts that you've rehearsed for so long that they feel like they're true. It's like you have been writing lines on a board. You've been writing this, I'm not good enough, I'm not good enough. You've programmed that into your brain, and your brain now believes it's true. And we need to remove this software. We need to install this new programming. So if it works to write it out, instead of I'm not confident enough, you tell yourself, I'm learning to become confident every day. I am capable of creating the life I desire. And I trust myself to figure this out and learn, and failure is only feedback. So with these new affirmations and this new programming, basically affirmations are programming. And if you're repeating these daily, writing them, speaking them, embody them, because your beliefs shape your actions. If you don't believe you're good at something, or you'll never be able to start your own business because you're just not confident enough, well then you're not going to take the action to do it. So your beliefs shape your actions, and then your actions create your results. So two people, one of them believes both exactly the same skills. They're both the same abilities, and they're both the same skills, and they're both the same aptitude, the same IQ. But if one person believes that they're not good enough, they're not confident enough, people like them don't succeed, they're not going to take the action that's going to get them the results in the first place. The person who might even be less qualified, less able than the other person, can succeed because they've taken the action needed because they believed in themselves. and they've created these actions or started these actions, but it's given them the results. So your belief and your mindset is you need to start on that, otherwise you're not going to take the action. And sometimes taking the action, even when you're not feeling them, is the best way, because that'll come, or it might never come, and you always have imposter syndrome. So taking the action can bring the results, which can help the thoughts. The thoughts don't have to be first. And oftentimes we're taking action, or we're doing things, and we're still feeling that, oh, I'm not confident enough. Oh, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Everyone's going to wonder what I'm doing. Oh my God, everyone's judging me. What do they all think of me? Oh, and sometimes you just need to get comfortable with them thoughts and that inner critic that's just trying to keep you small. It's trying to keep you safe. It's your ego, your brain trying to protect you. So we just remember to go, it's okay, brain. I know you're trying to keep me safe. It's okay. I've got this. I'm safe. I'm not going to be attacked by a lion here. I know you're just trying to keep me safe, but it's okay. I'm going to take these actions and I'm going to get these results. And I'm going to quieten you down because I'm okay. I've got this. And take the actions. Get the results. And keep taking the action. Even if your thoughts aren't quite caught up with yourself. And because sometimes they never will. We're always going to have doubts. And sometimes it's more about quieting them than trying to change the thoughts. And so this, idea that you can just be positive all the time, it's impossible to do that. It's not about that. It's about having them doubts and recognizing them, that they're just trying to keep you safe, and thrive beyond that, even with them thoughts and them doubts. So our step 3 then is to just take that small, consistent action. Even if you've got the doubts and your thoughts aren't congruent, is that the word? Yes, with what action you're taking, just do it anyway. Feel the fear and do it anyway. And each time you take action, it'll inspire you to take more action and more action. And this is like stacking in wins. So every small win will build more momentum, and momentum creates that transformation. So it's not about these big leaps of, change. It can be small, baby steps. So what most people don't realize is that, even when people become successful in something, it's not a massive overnight change. It's consistent small steps that they've been taken over time. And like planting seeds, you don't plant a seed today and expect a full grown tree tomorrow. But if you keep watering, nurturing, protecting it, the seed will grow. So ask yourself, what is one small action that you can take this week that moves you closer to the life that you want? So if you want to change careers, update your CV, reach out to someone in that field. Want better health? Start with a 10-minute walk every day. More peace? Create a morning routine that sets you up with calm and focus, some meditation, some breathing techniques. And stack them wins in that small, consistent steps are the way to go. Step 4 is surround yourself with support. So you can't create the life you want in the same environment that you created the one you're trying to leave behind. So community and accountability are important. Find people who lift you up, who believe in you, and who will remind you of your power when you forget. So I've created a group coaching program, Self-Acceptance to Soul Purpose, to give people the tools, strategies, community to dream about it, not just to dream about a better life, but to actually build it. It's going live on Eventbrite today, and I will put some notes in the show notes, or some information. So recap for today then, how to get the life you want is get crystal clear on your vision. What do you actually want? Because if you're just wandering aimlessly, you have to have somewhere in mind to go. It's like you can't program your sat nav. You have to have somewhere where you want to go. So get really clear on what you want. Vision it. Write about it. Reprogram the beliefs that are holding you back. And remember that it might be that your thoughts are still there, but you can quieten them. Thank your brain, keeping you safe, but you've got this. Take the action, even when you're feeling resistance, because that's where growth is. Take small, consistent steps. Surround yourself with people who are supportive and people that make you feel good and make you feel like you can do what you want. Commit to these and you can create the life you want, but not someday. You're starting right now. Every action you take, every decision, every thought, you can start now. And if this episode sparks something in you, I'd love for you to share it with a friend who's also ready to thrive. And if you want to go deeper, click out the link in the show notes for details about my 6-week group coaching journey. And remember, you have everything you need in you to create the life you want. You just have to start it. And until next time, keep thriving, keep believing, and look after yourself and each other. All the best now. Bye.